Imagine waking up one day and realizing you're finally free. No debt hanging over your head, no panic when your car suddenly dies, no wishing your bank account would just magically multiply overnight. But here's the twist. Wealth doesn't start with a six-figure income. It starts with 5 ridiculously simple habits most people ignore. And no, one of them isn't manifest money by staring at your vision board for 20 minutes. If that actually worked, my plant houses would be millionaires by now. Stay with me, because habit 3 is the one that silently kills your wealth, and most people don't even know they're doing it. But before we get there, let's begin with the habit that quietly builds millionaires while everyone else is scrolling TikTok. Habit 1. Pay yourself first. Every dollar you earn has a destination. For most people, that destination is everywhere except their future. When you get paid, I want you to immediately, automatically, take 10 to 20% and route it to savings or investments before rent, before bills, before Amazon whispers, "Hey, you deserve a treat." Why this works? Saving last never works. Saving first makes your future self non-negotiable. For example, think of it like feeding your future self before feeding present you. If future you could write you a Yelp review, would they give you 5 stars or report you to HR? Once you start doing this, something surprising begins to happen. Your lifestyle adjusts without you feeling deprived, and that prepares you perfectly for habit 2. The habit that exposes exactly where your money is escaping. Habit 2. Track every dollar. Most people don't have a money problem, they have an awareness problem. You can't control what you don't measure. Track your spending. Every coffee, every late night DoorDash decision you immediately regretted. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or even the Notes app. What happens next? You uncover your money leaks. You know, the mysterious $300 that vanishes every month like it's entering the witness protection program? If your money had a GPS tracker, half of you would realize it spends more time at Target than you do. Because here's the scary part. Tiny leaks sink big ships, and you'd be shocked how much wealth disappears through little habits. And speaking of leaks, habit 3 is the one that destroys more financial futures than any stock market crash ever could. Habit 3. Avoid debt for lifestyle purchases. If you want to build wealth, you must stop financing your lifestyle. Not all debt is bad, but using it for gadgets, sneakers, nights out, vacations, that's how you hand your future over to interest rates. Credit cards can be tools, but the moment they start funding your wants instead of your needs, the trap closes. For example, buying a pair of $200 shoes on a credit card with 25% interest is basically agreeing to pay rent for your shoes. High interest debt isn't just expensive, it steals your ability to invest. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar you lose in future compound growth. But don't worry, the next habit doesn't just stop losses. It builds wealth automatically, even if you're starting small. Habit 4. Start investing early and consistently. Most people wait to invest until they make more money. And that's how they lose 10, 20, even 30 years of compounding. You don't need hundreds of dollars. You don't even need 50. Start with anything. $20 invested consistently beats $200 invested randomly. Think of compound interest as a tiny, loyal employee working 24/7 for the rest of your life. And, unlike you, they never need coffee breaks. The earlier you start, the less you have to contribute later. Why? Because time becomes your leverage. But here's the thing. Even if you're investing, even if you're saving, you can still sabotage your progress if you ignore habit 5. And this one is rarely talked about. Habit 5. Surround yourself with money-smart people. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Financial habits are contagious. If the people around you normalize overspending, impulsive shopping, or living paycheck to paycheck, you'll absorb it without even noticing. For example, if your group chat's idea of financial planning is, bro, let's just put it on Afterpay, you might need a new circle. Being around financially disciplined people changes your beliefs about money. You learn through osmosis, better habits, smarter decisions, bigger goals. And if you don't know anyone like that, join online communities, forums, workshops, coworker groups. Your environment matters more than your income. And when these 5 habits work together, something powerful happens. But most people never reach this point. Let's talk about why. Here's the truth most people never learn until it's too late. Wealth isn't built by dramatic decisions. It's built by quiet, consistent habits that compound over time. Recap with momentum. You paid yourself first. You tracked every dollar. You avoided lifestyle debt. You invested early. And you built a wealth-focused environment. Alone, each habit is powerful. Together, they change your entire financial trajectory. Picture your life 1 year from now. Imagine having savings. Imagine investing. Imagine being debt-free and confident in every financial decision. And imagine future you looking back at today you and saying, wow, you finally stopped sabotaging us. And here's the crazy part. These 5 habits are just the foundation. There's a 6th habit, one that multiplies your wealth. And that's exactly what the next video is about. For our encouragement, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel.